Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I forgot my coffee talk. I didn't forget the talk, but I did forget the coffee. Good morning. I thought I would try to do the live stream on YouTube today because I'm snazzy like that. So we'll try this. And hi, Instagram, and hi, YouTube. So, hello, we are on day eight of the Generous Challenge. And I thought what we could do today is to talk about sort of the beginning. We had a full week of exploring what is generous, right? Of you could be generous in your wealth, giving finances or charities or services. We could be generous in the way we share our knowledge, our wisdom, tutoring, offering, advice and tips, and also just hands-on work, getting down and dirty with the work and, getting your boots on. So wealth, wisdom, and work is what we've been talking about. But today I wanted to go all the way to the beginning. And it sounds kind of like off track, but I think it's really crucial to thinking about generosity in a new way. So let's take a moment and just check in with ourselves, have a moment to breathe and see how you're feeling. Okay. All right. So, one of the things about being generous is giving, right? Giving. And it feels like the opposite of being self serving, right? Giving. The opposite of self serving. Okay. So, we're going to put that right there and we'll come back. So, one of the things that we do in the inner circle in a month that we focus on our relationships is we talk about these situations where, you're loving on your family, everything's going really well, but somebody does something that really pisses you off, right? Really irritates you. And so you take your love away. You just, you give them the stiff upper lip or you give them the cold shoulder or you sort of stomp around the house, slamming cabinets, and you take your love away, right? Do you know what I mean? Many of us do that. Some of us don't, but many of us do. So I just want you to ponder that for a moment. When someone rubs you the wrong way, or when someone you care about does something that you don't like, do you take away the love? Well, you can ask yourself, well, when I'm loving towards them, what are the things I do? I make them dinner, I may put candles out, I give them hugs and kisses and affirmations, and I, just smother them with all kinds of good, wonderful things. Well, when I'm mad at them, not doing that, right? That's how we know we take our love away. Okay. Now, who loses when you take your love away? They do, right? They totally lose all that good love that you could give them, right? They totally lose it, right? But no, you don't get to feel love for them. You don't get to feel all gushy inside and bright ideas of all the things you could do to love on them more and all the excitement. So when you take your love away, you are suffering not being able to feel that wonderful feeling of what it feels like when you feel love. Okay, so we do a whole month on that. So I'm going to pull back this little thing now. When we are generous, the person, the recipient of our generosity is so much benefiting from that, but we too are benefiting. How does it feel when you're generous? Right? How great does it feel when you are truly helping someone who truly needs it? Right? Thinking about, meals for these hungry children that you've been donating and to think your $30 a month or whatever it is you're spending feeds 3 families somewhere around the world because of you. Because of you. For a tank of gas, that money you're giving to 3 families somewhere in the world where they're benefiting from meals for a whole month. How does that feel to you? Amazing. It feels amazing. They feel amazing that somebody in the world is thinking about them, but you too feel amazing, right? That generosity feeling. So today, what we're talking about is being generous for you. So we're going to think about it being self serving today. And this whole week, we're going to explore different ways to approach this idea. But for today, I want us to think about, you probably heard Maslow. What's his hierarchy of needs? I think it's Maslow. But one of the most important things, our needs as human beings, is to feel that we have a sense of belonging and a sense of importance in this world. If you're going through your whole life, I was just reading actually on Facebook, I was reading about a woman. I don't know her. She's was on a comment page, but she's 58 years old and she's raised 2 kids and she's done nothing else in her life. She's done nothing else in her life. Well, raising 2 kids is a pretty big deal, right? But she has this view of herself that she's basically lived for nothing, right? Nothing good has come out of her life. She's given nothing to anybody, and she's been all about herself, all about sort of staying underneath the bar her whole life. And now she's 58 and she's really, truly regretting much of her life. Okay. But if we're living a life of generosity, I don't know this woman, I'm not going to respond to her, but if we're living a life of generosity, whether it's helping the neighbor, the elderly neighbor, whether it's raising 2 kids, whether it's putting a little bit extra generosity on how you cook dinner, maybe doing it with love or doing it with, like, I really think they're going to like this. Or in Inner Circle this month, we're doing it with all the tastes. There's 6 tastes in every meal. We want to be bringing in all the meals because it's so much more satisfying, right? When we live lives of generosity, we are fulfilling our needs, the need of belonging and connection, and the feeling that we are actually contributing to making the world a better place. Okay? That's what we're focusing on today. Generosity, sharing your gifts before the recipient, but also because it feels so good to be generous. It feels really good to you. Okay? So self serving. I know. That's what we're focusing on. Okay. Day 8, today, I want you to go out and do something and feel how great it feels for you to be giving it. Sometimes we sit in what the other person's feeling. Today, I'd like it to you just to sit for a moment and think about what it feels like to have sent that email compliment or yelping some business or helping a neighbor and how it feels so connected to you in the way you're contributing and the way that you're giving. And may that be a benefit. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching and namaste.